Russ recently said that he wants numbers taken off of Spotify. He said it's an unrealistic number, creates weird expectations and, criticisms. When you look at like Apple, there's no numbers and everything works just fine. He has a point, but I think people like to see numbers.
That would help. So Spotify, from what I've heard, like the people try to bot Spotify way more than Apple. Apple doesn't really tell anyone but the people who are the artist manager what the numbers are currently, or what it has been for the last couple of days, and what record labels do and these ancillary promotion groups. Because think about this, right? This is really what happens. Okay, remember, record labels is just cutting checks. You cut me a check, and we're gonna promote, I don't know, Chanel bag. That's the name of the song. Song named Chanel bag. All right, so you cut me this check. Really, I ain't doing nothing that's really that spectacular to promote the song. Yeah, I paid some Instagram pages, some Twitter pages, this and third. It's probably still not gonna make that big of a jump. So now, I wanna keep getting, they gave me $100,000 to promote the song. I spent $20,000 and I got 80 left. The song drops, and then all of a sudden, I see the song numbers based on what the label told me they had projected, it's not even hitting that. And they gave me money to make it look even better. So you know what I do? I go hit up my man, my guy who runs the streaming farms. And I tell him, hey, we need to get these numbers to this level because here's the thing, I need to keep getting paid from this place with things that the music is going up, right? And yet, it's a lot of fraudulence that's in the music industry. Like, once it streams, it's always open for manipulation and all type of, disruption. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, anybody who's surprised by that is, like, Kendrick fans will be, like, they'll argue me to this day. Oh my God, why would you say he bought it? And I've always just said, like, bro, I think all these artists bought.
Well, I mean, there's actually a list on Rap TV, the channel, the Twitter channel, that actually listed out the most streamed rap albums of 2025 so far.
Okay.
What do you think number one is?
GNX.
Correct. 1.77 billion.
Okay.
Number two.
If it's rap, Cardi.
Correct.
I've never seen this list, by the way.
Music, 1.13 billion. Number three.
Number three.
This is actually a very interesting game because you're 2 for 2 so far.
Okay. So number three, I really wanted to go Lil Baby, but I know it's not Lil Baby.
No.
I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go Drake for All the Dogs.
No.
Wow. Vultures?
Nope.
Who?
Chromacopia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
888 million.
Okay.
Number four.
Did I say the name already?
Nope.
Travis.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Who else?
You want to know?
Yeah.
Doechii. Alligator Bites Never Heal. 840 million.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Doechii's like the most streamed artist I've never heard a song from. Like, bruh, I've never heard no song from her.
I heard some of her songs. It's cool. I like her. Not really my thing.
No, I've heard a song, but it felt like elevator music. So like, no, not like it's boring. It's just that like it was playing in the background of the background, and it's like, oh, this is a song I could get that everybody likes, but I wasn't tapped into it. So I'm not saying she's boring or nothing like that. It's just I've never put on a song by her.
Well, after this is now older albums, so I'm not going to have you guess them because it's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
But after that is Damn, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
After that is Utopia, 571 million.
Man, where's All the Dogs?
Graduation is next. Kanye's Graduation is still, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Black Panther.
Soundtrack?
Yeah.
Wow.
Heroes and Villains. Astro World. Goodbye and Good Riddance. Who is that?
Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD. Wow. Shout out to Lil Baby. He about to do my show again. And then it goes Eminem Show, Good Kid, Mad City, Hearthstone Psycho. I don't know who that is. Any idea?
I forgot.
That is Don Toliver.
Yes.
Can't Rush Greatness. Who's that? Man, we really, we're not as up on it as we should be right now. Hold on, let me see what that is, because I don't know either.
No, like I remember the album, I can't remember the artist. Like, I remember the artist.
Central C. Ooh,
Really?
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Views is next.
That's the first Drake album on there?
That's the first Drake album on there.
And that's to date.
406 million streams.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty low down. So the shit with Party Next Door, as popular as it is not on this list.
Well, that's R&B.
You think so?
Yeah, it is.
So maybe that's why it's not. Okay. So
if it was R&B, actually, Drake is. I don't know if completely overall he's outstreamed GNX, but to current week he's outstreamed GNX.
Okay.
Like if it's been out for like 8 weeks compared to the first 8 weeks there, it's outstreamed it. But it's R&B, so it's not in the rap category.
Right. Next is 17. Is that a XXX?
X album. Mm-hmm.
Right. Then Flower Boy, Tyler again. Take Care, Drake. Mm-hmm. Get Rich or Die Trying, the oldest album on this list. Yeah, shout out to 50.
I wonder who gets those checks.
And in the final slot in this particular list
Yeah.
is somebody you mentioned before, Lil Baby, Wham.
Ah.
Yep. 346 million.
Really?
That's it. That's the whole list for now.
Okay.
Interesting list, right?
It's a very interesting list.
A lot of old albums.
Well, this kind of goes back to what I've said consistently for a while, that streaming is all about your old work. You want one of these motherfuckers to make a classic and then just keep making music afterwards. Like, even as much as Kanye is doing all this stuff, why do you think Kanye has, Kanye no longer drops music under the Kanye West handle, right? He drops it under Ye, and he dropped Donda 2 under the name Donda.
Yeah, so he dropped it, but then he didn't he didn't pay the producers, I guess, so they got it taken down. So is it taken down or is it back up?
I think it's still up. I think he's working with those people to try to fix those issues.
Well, originally Donda 2 came out on a stem player.
Yes.
So I remember I interviewed ATL Jacob, and he was like, yeah, I produce songs on there. I don't really know what's going on with it. It's like...
Well, the problem is, if I'm thinking how an entertainment lawyer would think, is that if it was only intended for the stem player, you get a much more discounted rate for a lot of things if it's not going to be on DSPs, right?
Right.
And that was probably the deal then. And then now you're putting it on a different outlet, right? So now it's like, hey, we need a new deal. Or some of these guys, again, it probably was harder to have a takedown when it was physical things being sent out.
Right.
Right?
Yeah,
now you're like,
down, yeah. Well, you could actually send a cease and desist to the company.
Yeah, but music works like 6 to 9 months late. So the album's already sent out before the producers knew they weren't getting paid. Because when a lot of times they don't get an upfront fee, the producers wait 6 months after the money came in for them to get paid. So by that time, Ye's already off to some other shit. And they're like, wait, the money ain't never coming? And they probably was tight working with lawyers trying to get back all that time. Till now they're like, no, we could get it down in real time this time.